Emergency? What happened? We'll talk to him. I'm in the middle of the show, so like, really? What time? What time are you talking about? Can I talk about this in 40 minutes? Oh my God, wrong intro. Must be the heat. Only because of what I said about foreign people. But, because yes, they might get cash in hand, but they still want it to be successful. If I'm saying that we're wary of foreign promoters, that's what stuck out with him. I know, right, AJ? Sorry about that, bro. I'm so sorry. Let me
Oh,
plug
me?
in my fan. It's the heat. It's the heat. I have to turn on my fan for this one. Woo! Star 106 hits a pleasant Monday. Good afternoon to each and all, and welcome. Welcome to your Motivational Monday. Free your mind on your hit station. We're Star 106. Yours truly, the Natural Empress. Good to be in your company once again. All right, today's show is powered by none other than Kalik, the Bear of the Bahamas. Thank you to the Cleveland Clinic, one time for Pinder Tile. KFC has got us this hour as well. And a big, big thank you, of course, to Solomon's. We're getting ready for back to school. And listen to me, Solomon's is definitely your spot. And you can help donate to children in need. I'll tell you more about that and then some. All right. Thank you to everybody locked and loaded. 106.5 on the FM band, channel 976 on cable. Thank you to everybody locked and loaded on Facebook, Star 106 and Natural Empress on Facebook. Right. Well, it's a Monday. We're going to kickstart the week. We're going to jumpstart it, get it going. Coach Ricardo Miller knows how to turn it up on a Monday. And today is no exception as we talk about men need a wife, a sweetheart, and a girlfriend. I don't know where you're going with this today, but good afternoon to you, sir.
Empress,
Hi.
all is well, man. I'm excited about the show. I'm a little bit more excited. I'm a little bit more excited than Norm.
Okay. All right. I'm in.
You know, and you
I'm
know,
in. I
and you
am a
know,
little nervous.
are you?
I am.
I trying to make sure the brothers get hooked up, man.
Hook up.
The brothers need. The talk today is clear, Empress. We gonna dive into this, and I don't want nobody throw no stones at me. But at the end of the day, a brother need a girlfriend, he need a sweetheart, and he need a wife. But we gonna bring this together and help establish this subject. So nobody throwing the stone out yet.
Hey, if you know Coach as well as I do, when he says a man needs these three persons, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, right? It's one person.
It's one person.
One person. You can't fool me.
Come on, Empress.
All right, there was another saying that people use that is not appropriate, where you need a this in the sheets and a this in the that. That ain't what we talking about. We talking about 3 in 1.
3 in 1. Empress, I did not connect the biblical description of the 3 in 1, but I want you to know I'm working on a book, okay?
Yeah, that's it.
And I have to give you credit for that one, because
Yeah.
in all honesty, that's where we going, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the point of a man needs 3 in 1. Now, here's the deal, Empress. This is going to be a whole show, because when we talk about a girlfriend has different attributes.
Sure.
A sweetheart have different attributes. And a wife has different attributes. And oftentimes, Empress, those of you guys who are listening, they're not 3 in 1. Oftentimes, you end up with one and you're missing the others. So a man needs 3 in 1. You need that girlfriend. Now let's break this down, Empress. You ready to break it down?
I like them other people. I'm loving it.
Listen, I'm going to write a book on this. I was thinking about this. I've done 2 podcasts on this subject matter, and everybody was coming at me. But then I was like, look at the facts. Okay, watch this. The girlfriend is emotional connection and communication. This is the person you could talk to, man. You're like, boy, that's my girl right there.
That's the person you fall asleep on the phone with.
That's the person Empress, you want to roll today, Empress? You want to roll with me? We connected with this subject.
That's the one where you just want to hear them breathe on the phone.
Just, man, listen, but we could talk all the time. We could talk about anything.
Hey, what you doing?
What you doing?
What you saying?
You see what I'm saying? and here's the deal. There is no order talking with a girlfriend. Man, listen, let me tell you what happened, and they want to hear, and then you tell them what happened, and y'all could talk forever. That's the girlfriend. So a lot of times the girlfriend aspect is a deep emotional connection with open communication, which a lot of people don't have, Empress. She is the one he can talk to about anything, confide in, and share his innermost thoughts and feelings. That's my notes. Okay? So in other words, watch this, Empress. There's a lot of dudes who marry who ain't got that at home.
As he sips his water, guys.
Hey. But I can't talk to her about that. I can't talk. But when we first met, well, we could talk about anything. But that's boy, back in the day, that was my girl, boy. That was my girl. You feel me? And now there's a problem where she is my wife, boy, and I can't stand her.
Ooh. Hold on. Why do people say married to people they can't stand though? Hold on.
Because they have the covenant mixed up with the obligation. The covenant keeps you in it. The obligation is what you work through it while you're in it. And a lot of people are sticking with the covenant and they're not working through it.
Okay.
So it ends up being that you're together, but you really, I heard a fella say this fella went viral, and I had to start coming out and talking louder to Empress, because I say if these fellas them can create platform to go loud, fellas say, well, your wife don't have to be your friend. As a matter of fact, most wives aren't your friend. That's your wife. I don't agree with him.
I disagree. I'm with you.
I disagree. So he's telling, boy, she ain't gotta be your friend. Go find a friend. But your wife is your wife.
No.
Is it? Like that's like saying, boy, your husband ain't your friend. He ain't gotta be your friend. He's your husband. Go find a girlfriend. Well, I truly believe, and there is a reverse to this, Empress, because I'm not saying this is what a woman need only. I'm gonna end this with how we turn the man needs to be as well.
Okay.
You catch that?
I got it.
So there's a 3 in 1 for the man too.
We can wait on that one.
So let's go into this girlfriend thing. The truth is, you got the ring, but are you a friend?
You got what I need.
Hey, you got the ring, but are you a friend?
Hello.
And watch this. It's so unfortunate, and I've seen this home, right? Because I've been doing a lot of sessions with
Research.
couples. The Empress, it's almost like as soon as the ceremony ends, friendship ends.
Yeah.
It's almost as soon, man, you could see the woman turn, like, what in the world? She up, hey, why you have me waiting out here, and who you talking to? I was like,
Sure,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, I
Yeah.
can't even stand you no more, and we only been married a month.
Yeah.
Where did the friendship go? Where did the friendship go?
Yeah. Good question.
Because I got the ring now. If you want it bad, put a ring on it. I put a ring on it and I lost my friend.
We're going to take a break on that one. Free your mind on a motivational Monday, 3 and 1. Huh? Blessed Trinity is coming your way. Keep it locked. We got our eye in the sky traffic. Find out what's happening on the streets, and then we'll be right back. So don't you touch that dial.
Time to look at traffic. There's a modern building of the traffic movement.
Yes, sirree. AJ says.
Empress, I'm going to say this for those who are listening online. After we finish with this 3 and 1, anybody who chooses to have an affair after the 3 and 1, they don't have a woman, they don't have a relationship issue. They have a different issue.
Okay.
That's not a relationship issue. That's a different issue that you need to go see somebody.
What? Hold on.
Traffic flows around the Sophie Road, and it's like, and on Sophie Road itself, in the funny part, area, the afternoon traffic flow, the peak traffic will be still go directly to there. So far, the afternoon those are among the spots of traffic activity on the island. But when you're keeping on, or you'll be informed as to what's going on in the streets of Providence. Isn't that the traffic flow?
Honeymoon in the beginning when you can talk about anything. The problem is with finding a friend, and somewhere along the line you find benefits. Oh, Jesus.
We going there. We going there.
Wait up, wait up, wait up.
We going there.
Meteorological conditions shouldn't define that Cleveland's living in Florida. We do whatever it takes to make life better today, while discovering new treatments for a brighter tomorrow. From epilepsy management to specialized spine care and prevention research. We're delivering
I must need to tell Bucky to tell them send Tom them send it. See which one reach first. What you think? Me and my friends, we be drinking, collect light, share the vibe. You come with this hot light? The topic hot enough.
Yeah, boy.
Here's a price list of some of the roofing material we carry at Pinda Enterprises. 5-8 pressure treated roofing ply starting at $36.68.
I didn't know what coach mean. I agree with him.
I agree with him too.
30 pound, 19.
Yeah, see, when people see the topic, their mind first went to, oh, yes, Coach saying 3 gals, bro.
You think so?
Yes,
Man,
boy.
You gotta be on tree. Even if you gotta keep 3 weeks at home. Which one you use today?
All prices include
Station? Or you not?
Who is you?
Star 106 FM.
Star 106, a pleasant good afternoon to each and all just joining us today. Yep, got a hot one for you. And I know, we always, I think our mind naturally, for some reason, as Bahamians, our mind goes in the gutter before we look at the positive, in things. And today, it's all about a man needing 3 and 1. A man needs, for the most part, especially as a married man, he needs a wife.
Yeah.
When he, talking to your friends and he say, oh, that's the wife.
Yeah.
He needs a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he needs the sweetheart. Now,
Yes.
like I said, coach, naturally, I know everybody's ears and eyes kind of like bulged out of their head when we started this,
Yeah.
right? But it's all making sense if you really, really think about it. I see some new names on the feed. Hello, Miss Robinson. All right. Yeah, you got to fuse them together, AJ. Sean says you got to make the wife the sweetheart if she's not already. And you are to enlighten us on
Yeah.
how this is done. So
And
let's.
we're gonna talk about this 3-in-1, Brady. Brady, we talking 3-in-1. In other words, here's the deal. Starts with a girlfriend. Now let me tell you something. Once again, I mentioned before we went to the break. Oftentimes it start off with the girlfriend, but as soon as she get that ring, boy, she changed to just being the wife and no longer the girlfriend. And the girlfriend is who you really want to marry. That's the one who really you want to marry. Now here's the deal. Empress, it's a blessing to have a girlfriend and a wife who is one. Somebody ought to shout, Lord, do it. Right? Listen, you want the girlfriend, right? You want the girlfriend. And a lot of fellas, them, they end up with a girlfriend and then they ask her to marry them and they put the ring on. And weeks later, she changed because she's the wife. And there is something about the wife that you need as a man, but you need the girlfriend too.
Don't leave out.
Don't leave the girlfriend spirit out of it, the energy, what she brings to the table. But a lot of people shift. You don't need to shift. You need to stay engaged with 1 + 1 is 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Empress? Empress, 1 + 1 is 2. Then here's the deal. We're going to introduce number 3 in this whole deal. I'm going down the street, all right? So the girlfriend is emotional connection and communication. Write that down for those of you that are taking notes. Right? The girlfriend is emotional connection and communication. We could talk. It's just talking. Okay, AJ, it's just talking with the girlfriend. But here's the deal. The sweetheart. Empress, you ready for us to go to the sweetheart?
Let's roll.
The sweetheart is number 2. Brady, you got to look for number 2. The sweetheart is passion and romance.
Jesus.
Now, here's the deal. Passion and romance is when you at work and you thinking about her. Hey, you at work and you say, meet me in the hallway on the 3rd floor. We ain't taking the elevator. We ain't taking the elevator, man. Pull up by my job and meet me in the hallway.
Jesus.
That's sweetheart energy. That's let's book a hotel room this weekend. Meet me at the beach.
Uh-huh.
The sweetheart is the person you can't get out of your head.
Woo! Come on now, Pastor. Come on.
Hey? Empress, the sweetheart is the person you can't get out of your head. So now here's the deal. The girlfriend, I can write a book on this. The girlfriend is the person you could talk to forever. Man, you go first. I talking to you.
Like I said, fall asleep on the phone and all.
That's girlfriend energy. Then the sweetheart is you at work, but you can't get out of your head. You see? Hey, listen, you with your boys, and they say, but why you so like? Well, they don't know you got a hookup that you heading home to. You see what I'm saying? Or you going to meet. Now, the thing about a sweetheart, the energy functions from passion and romance. In other words, you watch these movies and you see they get all excited, they taking the clothes off, they kissing all passionately, they looking forward to walking down the beach because let's walk this beach because we ain't want nobody see us because this is about us.
It's a thrill. It's a thrill.
It's a thrill. Now here's the deal. The challenge is, Empress, we're going back and I'm attacking the white position because all of these are different. The man needs 3. Did Ricardo Miller say it, Sean? Ricardo said a man needs 3. The man he needs a girlfriend, he needs a sweetheart, he needs that woman who could always in his head, who could text him something. You know, hey, Empress, I'm talking about you doing a job. Case in point, my wife probably watching this. Listen, I was in a meeting 2 days ago. She texted me, and the fella said, "But what you smiling about?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll show you." Hey, listen, hey, watch this. My sweetheart just texted me, man.
Yeah, real.
You see what I'm saying? She texted me in a meeting that put a smile on my face. You know what I mean? Just, you know, like even when right before I go to speak, she speak to the champion in me. She said, "Hey, I can't wait for you to get home. Just go ahead and crush it. Just, you know, just take
That's
it to
my
the next. I can be up." Now, here's the deal with the sweetheart Empress. You know, a lot of pastors getting in trouble with a lot of women, right? Here's what I found I'm going to do, Empress. I told the wife, because, you know, I travel in 9. I'm just locked into working one spot. I'm traveling a lot now. Guess what I told them, Empress? Whenever I travel, I said, make sure you put Karen Miller name on the room. So somebody said, she coming with you every time? I say, no, she's the sweetheart. Whenever she want to pop in, I could be speaking somewhere and I get to the room and she there. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. I say, Empress, I say, don't book no room with me, for me, if you don't put her name on the room. You catch it?
That's what's up.
That means, Empress, I'm in town for 4 days. I came by myself, but I came from the meeting and get to the room and boom, my sweetheart is in the room. Hello.
Stop that. That's how you live
watch this,
it?
Empress, watch this. Then I drop off to the airport the next morning. They said, boy, you came back excited this morning. I said the wife just pop it down for a date because she's a sweetheart energy too.
Ooh.
So a man needs a girlfriend. A man needs a sweetheart. This is passion and romance. You want to read that?
All right, here we go. This one says, I heard many stories of a man who decides to step out on his wife, that he talk and link up with a woman online. Come to find out the person was his wife, which means they had the same spark they always had. They'd never explored the other things that attracted them together in the first place, like pina colada. Sometimes just put a weave and a new sultry attire on the wife, and boom, that's a brand new woman. Oh my goodness.
Go on, AJ.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Empress, I like that, AJ. Thank you for sharing. I believe when people start thinking these 3 different terms, we get a better value in our relationship. Once again, I think the problem is you end up with one without the other. So let's go on to number 3, because I don't want them to think it all goes against the wife.
Or rather, I think what you mean to say is that you replace one with the other, and usually it's a matter of the wife replacing the girlfriend. That's typical.
That's typical, right? So here's the deal. The wife, somebody who's writing this down, the girlfriend is emotional connection and communication. The sweetheart is passion and romance. But here's the wife. The wife is stability and partnership.
Structure. Right.
Yes. You see? Stability and partnership and structure. In other words, here's the deal. She got your back. You know what I mean? She's taking care of the kids. You know what I mean? Like
you spend all the money, she pay the bills. She
got
buy the grocery. She makes sure she know which date the rent due.
If you sick, she got you.
That's a mother.
So the sweetheart, what's it? The sweetheart is passion and romance. The wife is stability and partnership. Let me read my notes. Watch it. A wife provides the foundation of a stable and enduring partnership. Okay? She takes care of him by managing the home and nurturing their relationship and supporting his goals.
Yes, AJ, wait for next week. Next week's episode on Free Your Mind with Miller. The wife needs a husband and boyfriend.
Hey, I'm about to go there right now. I ain't gonna wait until next week.
Yes, leave next week. Next week, brother. Hold your horse.
All right, we gonna stay there for next week. But here's the deal. Here's the deal, Empress. This is what I found in my studies. Okay, and you know I sort of leaked this out in our talk the last time. The reality of it is, you could be, watch this, you could be a great wife, but you ain't got sweetheart energy no more.
Or girlfriend.
Or I'm going there, all girlfriend energy no more. And so you got the ring, but you frustrated. There is no connection. Or here's the deal. And this really, I'm talking really the people who want to get married or people who are married. Really, that's what this show is about. Because I want married couples. I want more specifically the wife today. I want her to realize, boy, listen, don't be worrying about sweetheart when you are the sweetheart to this one dude. Don't be worrying about no girlfriend when you are his girlfriend. And that's really where we should be taking this. But what happens is people get defensive. He don't need no friend other than me. And you trying to force a friendship. Now, Empress, there is nothing like a forced friendship.
Right.
Where it's not natural. Now, it was there, but you unfortunately lost it. Okay? You unfortunately lost it. Now you're hearing Ricardo Miller talk about a man needs 3 in 1. And now you need to learn how to say, you know what? My husband really used to enjoy talking to me when we was just boo. Boy, we used to, hey, watch this, Empress. They say, boy, back in the day, we used to have some time. Where did that go?
Now that you name wife and husband.
Now that you're named wife and husband. I was talking to a couple of days ago, and I reminded them. I said, hey, you have to commit to not becoming familiar with each other. Because if you get familiar with each other, now your mind is going to run as a guide to someone else to bring that thrill, the passion, the romance. Boy, I wish I could get this at home. You could. You got a woman at home. Boy, I wish I could talk to my wife. You should. You have a woman at home.
Having a woman or having a man at home don't mean nothing. That's not it. That's half of the battle.
It's half.
AJ says, and for the not so married to go in the marriage with a brand new mindset, that same energy that inspired y'all to walk up the aisle, put that in a bottle because y'all gonna need it when respark the candle of a couple of months or years from now. Real talk.
Which takes work, AJ, and most people aren't willing. They look at it as phases, Empress. You know, we talked about this the other day, and we talked about the whole slogan, happy wife, happy life. That's not true, right? That's not true. The reality of it is happy spouse, happy house. So now you get to this point where you gonna have to do the work. Because yes, 2 people coming together. The truth is that friendship that brought you all together, that guy needs a girlfriend. Boy, that's maintaining. It takes work to stay friends.
Even platonically speaking.
That's what I'm saying. It takes work to be friends.
Yeah.
You know, and boy, listen, let me tell you what would change up a house. Let me tell you, change up a house. 2 friends to choose to move in together. You know how much work it takes for you not to let your friend drive you crazy? Then you marry this person, you now are choosing to do life with them. And a lot of people don't want to do the work to keep the friendship in the house because the ring is there now for the covenant, but the friendship has gone because you're just there tolerating now.
No laughter. No kiki ha moments. No romance without finance.
No. Hey, even with finance, there's no romance. You ever been to a restaurant? Empress, have you been to a restaurant lately and watched people in the restaurant? I like people watching. My wife tells me I watch people too much, right? But I like people watching. And you would what? It looks like so many people sitting down at tables they don't want to be at.
No, you mean sitting down at the table and head buried in the phone.
In the phone, or even if they came up with the agreement to put away the phone, they look like 2 strangers now. And I'm talking about, and then it shocks you because we've gone to some really nice restaurants. It shocks you only to see a couple of minutes. They come through and saying, it's an anniversary, little candle on the table. And you just say, oh, those guys are celebrating an anniversary. The people who look like they're in a standoff agreement to sign a contract to wonder if we're going to keep this going.
Coach, let me take a break on that. Free your mind. Woo! This one is hefty on a motivational Monday, motivating you. All right, so keep it locked. More to come on the other side.
Everybody all right, chicken we are free, walking for the crow. Share up, walking together. Everybody go loud. Respect original, but live. Walking together under the new dance craze.
Hot AFC summer bucket deals. 8 pieces of your favorite fried chicken and 4 buttery biscuits with options to add family fries, a Tolia switcher, and 4 pineapple biscuits, starting at $20. AFC, it's finger licking good.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America is now City of Hope, creating one of the leading cancer care and research networks from coast to coast, providing more of what you need.
More locations means more care closer to home. More specialists means more expertise. More research means more breakthroughs. More advancements means more treatment options. And more options means more hope. Learn more at cancercenter.com.
Stars and hits live at 106.
Call there. Start 106 hits. Welcome back. Free your mind. It's a 3-in-1. On a motivational Monday. What a man needs. You know, Christina Aguilera talks about what a girl wants and what a girl needs. But of course, today, Coach Ricardo Miller is here to tell you what a man needs. A 3-in-1. So please explain, where are we now?
Empress, we're on the third one, and I want to reiterate for those who are just tuning in. Listen, guys, number one, the girlfriend is emotional connection and communication. This is the person you can talk to, okay? You look forward to talking to, all right? Number two is the sweetheart, passion and romance. This is the person you look forward to going to meet up with, okay? This is the person who you smile when they ain't around because they came to your mind. Hello, right? This the person, watch this. You on with them, but people say, well, you glowing. Hello, right? Hello. You glowing. So now watch this. The wife is stability and partnership. Stability and partnership. She provides the foundation of stability and enduring partnership. You need a wife, a good woman, a wife. The Bible says he found favor with the Lord. Okay? So here's what I'm saying to our women. You got him as a husband. The question is, are you doing the work to ensure that you're the girlfriend and you're the sweetheart? Is it? Because it is possible for you to be the wife and not the other two. And Empress, we've heard people who say, well, he has talked to her more than he talked to me. Right? Or I'm his wife. I birth his children. But Jesus Christ, he out there sleeping with this chick. And I can't stop him from cheating with the chick because the passion and the romance. This dude, and he didn't want to leave his wife. Empress, let's talk about that. He didn't want to leave his wife, but he didn't want to leave his sweetheart. Because, and here's the deal. If his wife leave, he won't marry the sweetheart because he realized the sweetheart won't.
Come true.
Hey, the sweetheart don't have stability and isn't the kind of person for partnership.
No, she's not that. That's not her role.
That's not her. That's not her. So fella, boy, I ain't leaving my. Hey, watch this. Boy, I ain't leaving my wife for you.
So the question is, what's more important in cases like that where the man is very clear, boy, sweet girl, if you think I leaving my wife, you make a sad mistake. Is it that stability that she provides is more vital to him? Or is it that just because she doesn't provide the romance, he just suffice, he's just supplementing? That's the word.
Empress, Maslow law says why it is true. Survival is most important when everything is put on the table. The question is, what's going to keep me sound, or what's best for me is clearly the wife. But what's this? After things stabilize with the wife, guess what fellas them still want? They want passion and romance. Passion and romance. Watch this, Empress. I was talking to a guy the other day, and he said, you see people who buy boats? He said, that's a luxury. Motorcycle is a luxury. You don't have to have them, but when you see people buy them extra, that's next level. That's a luxury. Well, the thing about it is, passion and romance in some marriages, boy, the marriage is stability that is healthy and necessary for that man. He realized, boy, I ain't leaving my wife. This woman has been good for me, right? But the luxury after she gets settled and she ain't want to bring no thrill to the home, he wants the luxury of having that passion. he want to have that, let's meet up and walk on this dark strip that no one else could see us, and we hold hands like we his girlfriend and boyfriend and giggle and talk and girl, I like you like that. But he got a wife at home. Why in the world? Because the wife is stability. The wife is strong covenant partnership. Now, I'm not saying that anybody should be separating these. I'm saying everybody should be aiming to merge these. So when we talk about the guys next week, we're going to talk about every man needs, right? We're going to talk about every woman needs. We're going to talk about woman needs next week. But I want to say this. Empress, we're highlighting these three, and most people are driving, and here's what they say. Why I ain't doing all that.
That's too much work.
Now, here's the deal. Listen, Empress, listen. To get the ring, some people went and financed and borrowed money to get the ring to look good to the world. Now you have the man, but you don't have the joy that marriage is supposed to bring, the happiness and the level of thrill and excitement and the both of you doing life at phenomenal levels. You got to do the work. For a healthy marriage, you got to do the work. And the work doesn't have to be dreaming. It just has to be intentional.
Sean said, rent a hotel room once a month if you can.
If you can.
We all drive on the main tire. Occasionally, you may use the spare tire, but make no mistake that main tire will always find its way back on the car. That spare tire got to go eventually. It's temporary.
Right. Now here's the deal. Here's the deal.
You don't drive around and see people with 4 donuts on their car.
But watch this, Empress. You're going to like this. My car don't have a spare.
Yeah.
Hold on. Watch this, Empress. I went to go get my tire changed the other day. The fella said, hey, you can get one of them foreign-made tires where you only could drive. You can't drive on it if it go flat. Or if you come to the dealership or go to the dealership where I got my car from, what's the guy said? The guy said, my tires have 90 miles on it that I can drive without any air. He says that's why they start putting the spare in this particular car, because the tire quality would give you 90 miles on a flat tire. Now, here's the deal. I think you could build your relationship where you say, well, I don't need no spare tire.
Hi, hey, hello.
Even, hey, watch this, Empress, even in the hurricane season of your marriage, you say, boy, listen, we have so much going for each other when it comes to being the girlfriend, the sweetheart, and the wife. But if life punches in the face, which life often challenges marriages, you said we could still ride through this on flat.
All right, on the rim.
Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? We could ride on this.
Ride the rim, brother. You know how much time you were on the highway and see people riding on the rim?
The problem with riding on the rim, I ain't too much a friend of the ride on the rim.
No, you ain't supposed to.
Because it ruins other things.
Yes, definitely.
I want the tire that can drive for 90 miles and it's flat and he didn't mess the car up.
That's what's up.
That's strong right there, Empress. Now, here's the deal. There's a difference. Watch this, Empress. The guy told me at the tire shop, he said, hey, you can get a brand new foreign tire for $100. The tire that come on your car is $423. I was like, oh, Lord, I am definitely not driving what I used to drive back in the day, right? This is a new day for Ricardo Miller. Now, here's the deal. He said, what you going to do? I said, wait, I ain't want that temporary tire. Go order me the tire that's supposed to be on this car. So, and I ain't want a woman just for she's my wife, by Empress, but I want her to be my sweetheart and I want her to be my girlfriend. I want her to be 3 in 1.
Again, Mr. Miller. A lot of people listening right now are saying it's hard enough being a wife. You want me to do all of that work, and still be sane?
If you don't want to do the work, don't marry somebody.
Ooh.
Or if you chose to marry them and you don't want to do the work, don't complain.
Yikes.
There are some things a person needs. Empress, there's a book called The 5 Love Language. If your significant other love language is communication, right? In other words, they enjoy talking. I don't want to talk to him. But now the girl who's the receptionist, he could stand at that counter for 2 hours after work until she get off and keep talking to her, walk her out to her car, and she's still talking about his basketball game or his small business enterprise. And now you wonder why they on Montague.
Doing stuff.
They finding themselves in trouble.
Doing some stuff out of Montague.
Montague, they find themselves getting in trouble. So now you say, why in the world this woman gonna mess with my man? You don't talk to your man, and your man needs to be talked to. You ain't a friend.
Or I guess when we switch this around, you know, the man ain't doing no talking. He's present. He's in the home. He's watching TV, right? But there is no communication between him and the rest of the family members.
None. So to have what I call as a healthy relationship is going to take work. I know you feel like it's a lot. But I'm saying to you, if you spend all that money decorating that hall and that church, and all your friends flew from different family islands and foreign countries and things to come to stand in your wedding, and then some of y'all ask fellas to buy suit and thing, man. Listen, you all had them girls wear custom dress and think they only could wear one time. Okay? Now you all this money you put in the wedding. I was talking to a couple other days. They told me, man, yeah, we're setting up our wedding. You know, we putting 50,000 in the wedding. 50,000. All right? I said, make sure you don't only put the money in the wedding, but you make sure you make the commitment to do the work in the life of the marriage.
Right.
Okay? The day is going to be good. I want to see you guys have a good day. And so we were talking through their whole process here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And when I was thinking, Empress, how many people put the work in on getting the day to be amazing, and then they meet with a counselor, they meet with a pastor, they talk with somebody who has a happy, healthy relationship, and they say, well, I don't want to do all that. Just like you mentioned. Why did you marry that dude then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because all my girlfriends were married. Come on. Now, here's the problem with that. When you don't do right, now I believe children need to see happy homes as well. They need to see spouses as relational friends. They need to see the sweetheart energy in the spouse. They need to see daddy slapping that on the butt and be like, what you saying, babe? Come here, come here.
Woo! Real. No,
Listen,
that's real though.
The Bible says, give no room to the devil. Okay? Let me say it again. Give no room to the devil. Now, here's what I'm going to say as we get ready to bring this in, Empress. If the woman, and I'm not saying the woman needs to claim this. You want to read it? Go ahead.
The problem is some of us men don't know how to compensate it. We put effort into people that don't give us effort. Then we find people that give us effort, we don't know how to compensate it. If you hire an employee who performed the job of a janitor, the accountant, and the human resource work, how do you compensate that employee? If you get a woman that performs 3 jobs in one, compensate her for the 3 positions that she plays in your life.
We're going to talk about that next week.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to talk about that next week. Let me close this out with this point, Empress. For the woman, who man is going to say this? I'm not telling no woman, you can't say this because the man needs to say this. I am 3 in 1. The man needs to say, boy, my woman, boy, she is my friend, she is my sweetheart, and she is my wife. If the man could say that, I think now, thumbs up for you. Just as vice versa. Now, here's why I say that, Empress. If a man could say my wife is 3 in 1 and he's still cheating, and he's still trying to talk to other women on the side, and he's still trying to have passionate relationship outside of his covenant marriage, he got a personal issue, and it ain't really you. And there's a lot of cases like that, where the woman really has been doing her part to bring about, you need to talk to him, hey man, why do I have a problem when I'm on 3 in 1? Mm-hmm. You say the passion is there. You say the friendship is there. Shoot, the ring is here for the covenant. But we got something missing. What's going on? Is it something mentally in your head? Are you You know what I'm saying? Are you have an addiction for others where no matter how much I give? I was talking to somebody a few years ago and I said this, Empress. Some people in a relationship are like bucket with holes.
Yeah. No can't fill.
Some people in a relationship are like buckets with a hole. Now, when a woman has evolved and have become 3-in-1, and you still doing 4, that woman needs to pack up her Georgie bundle or pack up his Georgie bundle and put him out. Mm-hmm. Because the truth is, if he's a bucket with holes, you can't satisfy him.
Yeah. You
can't satisfy him. Because you say, listen, I try to send him a text. I try to meet up with him for lunch. I try to, you know what I mean? I try to surprise him. Man, I just want to talk to him. He don't want to talk. We got married, but they were like, why you all together then? That's going back to that question you asked earlier. Y'all don't even like each other. You can't even bring no trail to him. What's going on? Is it something mental? And then you don't want to sit down with a counselor and find out, hey man, something went wrong when I turned 40. Something went wrong after we had the child. Something went wrong after my parents, this happened, or after the job laid me off. So, you know, there's different things that happen in a person's life that can shift them and cause them to be a different person.
Sure.
So you may want to look into that and say, I think we need help. Because I think we have all of the ingredients for a great marriage, but this isn't great.
Coach, we are unfortunately out of time. Yeah. But nevertheless, we have got to flip the script and level the playing field next weekend. I mean, next Monday.
Certainly will. Most certainly will. I'm ready for that.
All right. So what do you want folks to take away from today?
I want people to realize, listen, more specifically, I want women to realize if you're married to a man, make a pursuit to become 3-in-1. Okay, I like what Empress said, God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Ghost, right? You look at being the girlfriend, the sweetheart, and the wife. And if you could tell me, Ricardo Miller, if you could tell your pastor, you could tell your counselor, your significant advisor that this person still have a problem after you've really engaged in bringing the 3 of those to the table, then you got a bigger issue with that person. Get help.
All right, so there you have it, folks. Another motivational Monday in the books. Thank you, Coach. We look forward to next week's episode. All right. And folks, y'all know what to do. Keep it locked, top of the hour, 5 o'clock. Your drive at 5 with yours truly, a DJ AI comes your way.
Quality food at affordable prices. Look no further.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So how much man a woman need now? It's still 3.
Yeah, we going in with the 3, and I have a very good, clear breakdown of the 3. It's just a reverse because a lot of times,
boyfriend. So it's boyfriend, husband, and sweetheart too. Then
you see, a boyfriend is a different kind of dude.
Okay.
You see, and it's not a sweetheart. It's a side dude. Okay. That side dude energy. Hey, he don't even have to be present, but he involved. Hey, there's a lot of
Say no more. Goodbye. Or AJ, that's what you call the financer. See you later. Wait.